Welcome, everyone. My name is Cory Dooley from Backyard Fitness by Cory, and this is Strong. Today, we're pretty much going to do an overall body workout. We're going to focus a little more on the glutes, a little more on the shoulder, calf, and some other things, but you guys will join me Friday to get the rest of it. So what you will need today is a bench. You're going to be doing toe taps on those, so it doesn't necessarily have to be high. You also might want a chair just so you have a little bit of balance to hang on to if you need it. And then we're going to be doing calf raises on that bench. You got your dumbbells. I have a selection of dumbbells. If you don't, just use whatever you have. If you feel like, though, you are getting stronger, maybe make some sandbags. A little trip to Home Depot might be up for today. I might be going there, so let me know if you guys need help on how to make those. I can definitely help you on that. All right, so let's get started. I got some 80s music for you today. You know how we start the bus. How do we start it, Carolyn? How do we start it, Ann? Oh, yeah, we dance. Yes, you remember. Woo! Come on. Woo! Who doesn't like to dance on a hump day morning? Yes, come on, get moving, team. It's a beautiful day. Do, 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 do. How low can you go? Yeah, John.
I can't hear your music.
Oh, thank you. Now, John, you told me earlier it was working. And now it's back off. How is that? Oh, hold on. Can you hear it now? You can hear the music now? That is so weird when I start that thing back off. Well, you guys were just dancing in the air. Oh. All right. I apologize about that. Guys, let's take our feet nice and wide. You got the drill. You know what to do. Toes are facing straight forward. I'm going to cue my left, which will be your right. And we're going to shift in 3, 2, and 1. Shift to the right and shift to the left. Good morning, Erin. Side to side. Pushing the hips back. Oh, yes. Let's get that body temperature increased. Let's get that heart rate elevated just a little bit, and also notice where your breath goes. If you're heavy breathing for some reason, it could be that you're fatigued. It could be that you're breathing incorrectly, right? Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and we're going to hold it over to that right side, and all I want you to do is rear lunge with that right leg. Take the arms to the center and straight back up. Rear lunge. Noticing that quadricep, noticing what's going on in that hip flexor. Reach the arms, pull the arms back. Yes, reach and pull. And we're not going to do a lot of these, but we will do 5 more, 4 more. Yes, body feels good. 2 more. Last one, take that left leg out to the side, back side to side, right side and left. Now, on Monday night, because there was a couple settings incorrectly on the Renaissance Zoom, it recorded all of you guys. That's why I couldn't post it. But I got to watch it, and I got to watch some of you guys a little closer on the range of motion you're giving me. Last one, hold it, and we're going to take that opposite leg behind you. Reach it, arms, pull down. So with that said, you know it's all about the range of motion. Remember, if I'm doing this for a lunge, and I'm not really noticing why, and maybe I could go lower, but I'm still just kind of giving me that little tap, I want you to watch yourself in the mirror. Push it. See if you could get a little lower. If you don't have an injury, that makes all the difference in the world, guys. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now take those feet a little bit wider. We're just going to do a gentle squat. I like to turn my toes out, push the hips back. Squeeze the butt cheeks as you come up. Push hips back, squeeze up. Now, as you're squatting, whatever feels best for you, but you're trying to push down a little lower as you start to feel warmer. You're noticing your weight's in your heel. You're noticing your chest is lifted. Okay, I don't want to see this. That'd be twerking. That's how twerking starts. Push back. Drive the hips backwards. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. Good. And always pace yourself. If you need to take a break, you take it. If you feel like you want to go a little faster, go ahead. As long as your form or that range of motion doesn't go away. Make me that promise. Yes or yes? Good. 3 more. 2. And 1. Now I want you to grab your one light dumbbell. We're going to warm up the shoulders a little bit more. Okay, I like to hold my dumbbell right in the center. If you have a kettlebell, you can do that as well. Now, feet are still going to be wider than hip width apart. You're going to want to bend your knees a little bit. Same hip hinge. So the hips go back, your chest drops, okay? You don't have to go any lower than this, but notice my knees are bent. They're not continuing to bend more, okay? Push the chest towards the floor. This is the bottom point, okay? This is the part where you're basically resting but getting ready to drive, and then you do a little bit of momentum and you gradually just start to swing that with a little bit of momentum. Your elbows are soft, your abs are in tight. Now, what keeps it from going into the lower back is your hip hinging, and you're drawing that belly button in. Beautiful. Pop the hips. Shoulder height. As it goes down, your elbows are soft, and that's your recovery. So that's the part where you let gravity just take it down, and then you give me that power up. Anytime you stop, you always stop at that very bottom. Yes. Give me 10 more. Now, because you have your light weight, we're going to take it into one arm only, but transition into it without stopping. 3, 2, switch it into one arm. Whatever arm you want to do. Not even stopping. Come on, John. Didn't skip a beat. Push the hips back. Beautiful. Abs are still tight. I like it. Your gaze is forward. You're feeling that body temperature. Warm up. 2 more, and we're just going to transition into that opposite hand. Switch it. Yes. So we all have rhythm. We just have to find it. It's there. Woo. Yes. I'm feeling good today. That's your self mantra. Pop those hips. Squeeze that butt cheek up. Drive the hips forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And excellent. All right. So we're going to take that dumbbell, place it off to the side. First thing we're going to do, you're going to grab a little bit heavier dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. Now you're going to need your bench. You're going to go into toe taps. So this is really glute, okay? And I would like a little heavier dumbbell than what you think you could do. There's going to be no weight on the foot that goes down to the floor. All of the weight is on the leg that is on the bench, okay? So you make sure that foot is anchored on the bench, whatever bench you have. If you don't want to use any weight, if you've never done these before, don't use weight. But once you get to the top, okay, you're going to hinge forward. The weight just helps you counterbalance. You slide your butt backwards, and then you push straight back off and come back up. Guys, this is never fast. It's always extremely slow. And if you notice, I didn't do this and then push off of that bottom leg. If you can't touch the floor, then do not touch the floor. If you fatigue, set the weight down, keep going, okay? Now, I do want to see a hip hinge to where your chest goes forward. Why? You can see the difference. I'm already activating the glute and the hamstring a lot more than if I'm straight upright. The other thing I want you to do is make sure your knee is not continuing to go forward to where your heel lifts, okay? That foot is anchored, especially into your heel. Now, whatever dumbbell you have, we're going to do these nice and slow. So if you count, you're probably not going to get that many. So focus on what you're feeling. Whatever leg. Are we ready? 3, come all the way to the top. Relax the upper body. Abs are drawn in. Here we go. Down. Straight back up. Focus. Oh. Now, you don't have to hold that dumbbell in both arms. You can hold it with one arm. You can hang on to something if you like. Now, you might notice you go low at first, and then all of a sudden you can't, because you're feeling it right in that glam area. Ooh, it hits it, and it doesn't take a lot. So that is my little bit weaker side. So I tried to grab a little bit heavier, but I'm going to keep going. Just a little bit lighter dumbbell. I'll tumble for you. Woo. Yes. Now you're already at 1 minute. What's happening with your body? Where do you feel it? Is that foot still anchored? Are you still reaching the chest forward down towards the floor? You're still driving your hips behind you. Keep it slow, team. Woo! There goes my weight. You got less than 60 seconds. So as soon as I drop that weight, I definitely now can increase my range of motion again. And yes, it's talking to me. In fact, it's screaming at me. But I'm going to block it out like my significant other. Yes. Keep going. If you got to burn, keep going. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Kurt. Guys, we have about 20 seconds. Oh, these definitely are one of my favorite butt exercises in hamstring. Straight down. Yes, we can. We can get one more. Excellent. And release. All right. How do we feel through those? Yowza. Give it a little bit of love. We're going right into the other side. Yes? Happy hump day. What day is it? All right. Anchor that foot. Come to the top. Start off with that heavy weight. 3, 2, let's go. Now, if I push off the ground, I'm using momentum. You want to avoid that. All the work is being done from the foot of that leg that's on the bench. If you notice you can tap the floor with no problem, then you probably want to invest in a little bit higher bench. Put something up there so you can increase that range of motion. Yes? Oh. Woo! I like it. Remember, you know where that point is, where it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to get up again. I don't know if I can come back up to the top and extend my leg. And every time, by the way, you are extending your leg at the top. I love it, gang. Looking good. We are past 1 minute already. Tell yourself, I just can't get enough. Woohoo! Down goes my dumbbell. I'm still taking my arms forward. There's that little deeper range. Hello, floor. How have you been? Woo! Now, we're going to get through these twice today. Feel free to do it 3 times. And don't go by number. Go by time. Because I find when we do numbers, we all start to count really fast, don't we? Or you're like my clients. I'm like, oh, listen, I'm a personal trainer. I'm not going to count for you. You count because I'm going to give you cue and form techniques. Last one. And then all of a sudden, they're counting and they're done and they've only done like 5. Meaning that they're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm done. Nice work, guys. All right, heart rate's a little bit elevated. We're going to go into a shoulder dumbbell press. I call these windmill presses. So grab a dumbbell. If it's your first set, it doesn't have to be heavy. I want both of your toes to face to the right. Feet are wider than hip width apart, okay? So get a good center of gravity here. The wider your feet, the wider your center of gravity. If you've done these with me, yes, you can start off a little closer. Now, just like a windmill, attitude through the left butt cheek. Pop it out. Now, this is staying popped, okay? That's your left butt cheek. The weight's in your left hand. Take your opposite hand and place it on that quadricep. Now, I want you to collapse through the shoulders. Lift up out of the rib cage. You're using your obliques. Take this arm right here. Now, your palm is facing the screen, okay? You're going to push it away, and then you're going to come down slow. Push it away, come down slow. Carol Ann, make sure your palm is facing me. There you go, and push it away. Yes? All right, so my dumbbell's a little too light. We're going in 5. We're going in 4. I'll keep that heavier or lighter one there. 3, 2, abs are tight. Inhale, exhale, let's go. Press it. Now your gaze could be up at the ceiling or straight forward or down at the floor. Keep the shoulders drawn away from the air. Nice, cat. What does this do? For those of you that have a little bit lighter weight, you're noticing you're feeling these, right? It's the angle and gravity. That angle puts a lot more emphasis on that shoulder and still a protection. It's not externally rotating. It's not internally rotating. Yes. Give me that hip. Come on, Alicia. Good. Good, Judy. 30 seconds. Slow on the down. Push up. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. You guys look so good. Woo! Oh! Are you feeling them? Are you feeling? Ah! We could do one more. There's where I squeeze that number in. Beautiful. How'd those feel? Got a new tool in your toolbox. Drawing out all my favorites today. All right, both feet. Go to the opposite side. Attitude with that hip. Go bump, bump. There's your dance move. Bump, bump. The weight, take the opposite hand. Push on that quadricep. Now, if you shrug, I want you to drive the shoulder down. You're here. Your abs are nice and tight. Abs are engaged. Yes, here we go. 3, I like it, Kurt. 2, inhale, exhale, press it up. Down slow. Good. Again, if you feel strong, maybe on the next set, you could bring your feet a little closer. Shoulders drawn away from the ears. Good. Now, if you notice, I'm kind of pushing away from my head. I'm pushing towards that wall over there. Yeah? Push it away a little bit. Make that lever arm work a little more. Woo! Nice. Come on, Shannon. Good. That's it, Shar. Pull the abs in. Good, Jen. Ooh, slow on the down. Yes. So good. Again, timed. We're looking for quality. We're looking for range of motion. Can you hang out here for a second longer? Absolutely. If you need that, my saying is what? Take what you need. Remember what you took. Right? I always have to remind myself like that for dessert. So everything in moderation. If you want that, have it. Don't eat the whole darn thing. And then, guess what? Either that day or the next day, get your butt out and do a little extra. Woo! Going into the last one. Oh my gosh. Push it up. Excellent. Nice work. You're crushing it. All right, we're going into the calf. So if you have a chair that you can place in front of that bench that you're going to be standing on, go ahead. On your calf, you're going to have either one heavy dumbbell or a couple if you're bunching up the dumbbells. Whatever leg you're working, that's going to be the side that you're going to put the dumbbell on. So I'm going to start off with my left leg, okay? So you want your ball of your foot and your toe on the bench. That dumbbell is over my left, okay, side. Opposite leg is going to come off and just hang on to the back. So I'm pushing my shoelace into the bench. I'm going down as low as I can, and then I raise up as high as I can. Down and rise up. Now, when we start these, start it in 3, 2, let's go. Single calf raises. When you go down as far as you can, but not to where your toes come off of the bench, okay? Place that opposite foot, push against the bench to give you a little bit of support. Pull your abs in tight. Woo! Doesn't take a lot of these. Now, if you need to regress, what do? Take that dumbbell off the shoulder, right down, next to your waist or your hip. Lift as high as you can, down flat. Lift up, down flat. It's been a couple weeks since we did these, huh? Were you guys sore from the last time? Come on, keep going. Woo, baby got burn. Not baby got back, baby got some burn in that calf. Come on, Jen. Come on, Renee. Once you get it up there, hot second, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then release it down. Guys, you got 10 seconds. Now, if that weight is not very much, next time I want you to go grab a backpack filled with books. Excellent job. All right, we're going to go right into the opposite side. 5 seconds, switch it out. Opposite leg. Okay, shoelace goes up against it to support. 3, 2, let's go. Down, lift up as high as you can. The down part, if you're dropping, but you're lifting your toe, that's a stretch. We'll save that for later. We're going to incorporate those into the next set that we do, not this first set. I want the ball of the foot and the toes to stay anchored on the bench, and your heel to come up as high as you can, and then back down. Heart rate is down. You should be able to breathe in and out through your nose. Come on in. Woo! Don't you know? Don't go! Woohoo! Oh, how about if you cramp? Electrolytes. Get some more electrolytes. Now this side was the one that I felt a little pull a while ago. So all I did was now switch my weight to the opposite hip. But I'm still working the same leg. And then that's going into fatigue, so we're just going to regress and drop that weight and continue to go. Come on. Come on, a little higher. Yes, we can. Lift. And lift. Good. We're going into the posterior delt on the other side with a little rotation. Woohoo! 10 seconds. Calf Wednesday. 3, 2, and nice work. Get some water, team. Oh, oh. All right. So on this one,
You lost
showing.
the music again.
Really?
Yeah, actually, right after you got it, you lost it.
Ah, well, I'm listening to it. I'm sitting here singing, and you guys are like, still right there? Can you hear the music now? No. You can hear it now? Oh, I just had it turned down. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Let me change this for 1 second. There we go. All right, so you can still hear the music right now. Well, at least I won't get blocked on YouTube. All right, so this is what you're going to do on this one. You're going to hip hinge, okay? I'll back up a little bit. Let me turn it down while I explain this. So one leg is forward, opposite, or same hand is on the quad. You're going to take that arm a 45 degree. So see the back angle out to the side a little bit. You're going to take the weight to your shoulder, and then you're just going to rotate just the arm, the elbow behind you, not the hip, not the waist, okay? So you pull up 45, anchor the weight right here, and then you rotate. So I'm going to show you with the dumbbell. This is your back of your shoulder called the posterior delt. Flat back. So I'm going to take it out to the side. I anchor the weight into my shoulder or hold it there, and then I just rotate only my elbow back behind. You're moving in the same direction as the muscle fibers, okay? Again, it's really slow. So here, and then open just from your chest up, but the elbow is the driving force. And while you're doing that is you're going the same direction as muscle fibers, okay? So we're really trying to get that range of motion. Hip hinge, split stance, okay? I'll give you that side, a little bit of a back view. Inhale, exhale, drive the chest to the floor. Pull the elbow up 45 degrees, reach around that corner, release down, straight back down. Up, reach around, release, down slow. Recognize where you're feeling it. If we can connect and really feel that muscle, then you know you have a greater understanding of where you're trying to work. Let me see you guys. Let me see it, Jen. Keep the palm facing inwards, guys. So Jen, turn your palm in. There you go. John, same thing. Your palm is facing your body. Palm is facing the body. Good, Lisa. Good, Carol Ann. Perfect, Kurt and Sandy. Judy, I like it. Yes, perfect. That's it, Erin. I can't see you, Alicia. Courtney, keep your back flat, guys. So when you start to round, just come up and take a break. Keep that back flat. I like it. So remember, the chest keeps driving to the floor. That allows you to keep that back flat. Exhale as you pull it up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Woo! Yes. So the elbow is driving a little bit towards the hip and a little bit towards the side. Inhale, exhale up, twist around. Yes. Woo! You're almost there. Last one. Let's dance. Beautiful. All right, let's take it to the other side. So we feel right up top. Yeah. Upper back, beautiful thing. All right, here's that side. Flat back. Now, if you don't want to go down low, you can grab a chair. You can hang on to something that's about chest level. It's up to you. 3, 2, inhale, exhale. Elbow goes up, reach around. Up, reach around. Yes. Take it around the outside, around the outside. There we go. Draw the shoulders away from the ear. Good. Round. Most of the weight is in your back foot heel. Good. I like it, guys. Let's dance. Here I am singing, and you guys are like, we don't have any music. Hello, we don't want to hear you sing. Up and back. Woo. Up. Reach it behind. Yes. So good. You got about 30 seconds. Once again, you're doing these slow, with control, and with the greatest range of motion that you can give me, and still feel good. Nice. Yes. Less than 10 seconds, team. Woo. We got it. Last one. And beautiful. All right. We're going to go into biceps. So grab those weights for your biceps. So on Monday, we did regular bicep curls. Today, we're going to do hammer curls. John, with your favorite. A rear curtsy. Now, this is going to be some rotation. So I want you to take your right leg into a rear curtsy. Straight down. Knee is over the ankle. Toe is facing, the knee is facing the same direction as the toe. Yes. Now, if you want to drop your knee, you can. If rotating is too much for you, you're just going to give me a hammer curl right here. Otherwise, you come down, you hover, you turn, and you curl. Now, that's throwing a lot of your balance off. So, try it with the knee down and then hover. A lot's going on, so you got to really use your obliques to stabilize yourself. I'm creating that instability. Are we ready? 3, stay with one side. 2, let's go. Rear curtsy, hammer curl, release, back up. Rear curtsy, you're going with the hammer curl over the same direction as that leg goes into the curtsy. Straight back up. Keep going, guys. Let me see. I want to see. Now, if it limits, good, Courtney. Courtney, whoever's with you, just have her drop that knee a little bit lower. She can do it. Good, Alicia. That's it, Kat. Love it. So, make sure your thumbs are coming up to the ceiling. We did regular bicep curls on Monday, so I want those hammer curls. So the thumb is going to the ceiling. And just give me that back knee a little lower to the floor. Nice, Jen. So what are you feeling? You're feeling that you're unstable, right? Good, Lene. Excellent, Lisa. Come on, Judy. That's what we want. We want to create that instability to work the obliques and the core a lot more. Nice work, guys. You got less than 5 seconds. Give me one more. Excellent. All right, let's take it to the other side. So, Kat, because Monday, you can do regular bicep curls. If you weren't with me on Monday, do regular bicep curls, which is the palms facing up. The rest of you, we're still doing those hammer curls. 3, 2, opposite leg goes there. Down, hover, twist, and curl. Straight back up. Woo! You didn't expect something easy, did you? Never. That's how we progress. Now, as I was up there, I saw a lot of you. You're doing here. I want you to drop low, twist, curl, come back up center. Yes, you can. Get that step back there. Way back there. Abs are in tight. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Love it. Judy. I got to let you know. I'm not just singing by myself, am I? I dance by myself too. All right? Dance like no one's looking. Or even if they are, who cares? Woo! I love it. Coming in, last 5 seconds. Now, we didn't do these for 2 minutes. We did these for a little bit shorter. Last one. Woo! All right. You get to come down to the floor. We're going to do kneeling kickbacks. Now, if this is too hard for you, you can take one leg in front, okay? With both knees kneeling, it's a lot of core. So modification is here, and you're doing it this way. Keep the shoulders drawn down. Kneeling, show you that side view. The wider your knees are, the easier it is. The closer, the harder it is. You're going to hinge forward, your butt goes back a little, and we're doing kickbacks. Keep your shoulders drawn down, depressed. Keep your elbows driven to the ceiling. Make sure you lock out that arm at the back. Are we ready? Both arms, same time, 1 minute. Minute to win it. If you start feeling your back, please take one leg in front to a kneeling crescent lunge. Yes? 3, 2, abs in, chest forward, drop your chin. Let's go. Focus on your breath. Exhale, inhale. Focus on that squeeze through the tricep. Draw that chin down to the chest. Pull the abs in. If you're feeling like you're not getting a good tricep squeeze, take that leg forward, right? It's up to you. Good, Lisa. Lisa, I'd love to see your elbows a little higher to the ceiling. Drive them up. Hold them there. Woo! We can do it. We're doing it wall to wall. We can dance. Yes, we can. Safe to dance. Looking good, guys. Come on. I am alternating now because they're talking to me. Woo! 5 seconds. Oh, and beautiful. Oh, nice work. All right, we're going back to the glute, toe taps. You got the range of motion. You know exactly where you're going to go with this, how hard you're going to make it, and then regress to how easy, yes? All right, grab that dumbbell. Doesn't matter what leg you start off on. 3, 2, up at the top, hip hinge, drop your chest, toe, straight back up. At the top, drive that shoelace into the side of the bench so you still keep all of the weight on whatever leg is anchored into this bench. 1 dumbbell, no dumbbell. Is it better to have no dumbbell and go lower? Sometimes you want a little bit heavier weight and then you take it down. Remember, just switch it up. You have to think about what that goal is, what you want to achieve. Is it to get stronger? Is it to lean out? Is it to get a little more muscle? Woo! Everything will work out fine. If you need to hold on to something, do it. It's okay. Oh! Woo! Make sure at the top you do extend that leg back up. Lengthen it. Standing leg lengthens at the top. Drop the chest. So remember, guys, dropping the chest is working more butt. We're shortening member geometry. Not my favorite. I loved algebra, though. Shortening that angle. Oh, safe to dance. 10 seconds. Woohoo! Hello. Last one. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Switch it to the other side. Get some water if you need it. Are we ready? 3, 2, let's do it, team. So I know, Sandy, with your labrum tear, you might notice one side definitely it isn't as strong, but these will help you. Set the waist out when you need to. Oh, very nice. Love it, team. I'm watching you. You're doing toe taps like Cory's watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, check out my YouTube channel, Backyard Fitness by Cory. Please, please. It's free workouts, free subscription. You don't have to pay any premium. You just get commercials, which is okay. They don't last long. Woo! Oh yes, you got this. We got about 15 seconds. Oh, tell yourself, I love my butt. I love it. I want some more of it. Last one. Woo! Nice work. All right, we got that dumbbell shoulder press. How we doing, guys? Thumbs up? Are we good for hump day? So, left hand, both toes turn to the right side. Attitude, right with that left hip. You're anchoring the right hand on the right quadricep, right here. Now, second time through is only 1 minute. 3, 2, inhale, exhale, push it up and away from your body a little bit. Yes. Good. Now, you are actually working a little bit of the medial deltoid as well while you're doing this. So you got the anterior, which is the front, the middle, which is the medial deltoid, and then the posterior deltoid is the one we did that rotation behind. So you're hitting the anterior and the medial here. Abs are in tight, gaze is up at the ceiling or straight, whatever feels best for your neck. There's Bobo. Woo! Oh, one more, team. Excellent. Great job. All right, turn the toes opposite direction. Left hand on that left quadricep. Lift up out of that rib cage. 3, 2, attitude through that right hip. Let's go. Press it. Press it. Good. That's it, Carol Ann. Try to avoid going straight over your head. Push it away a little bit. If it's too much, then just go straight up. Good. There goes that weight. Woo! That right one. Hello. Come on, up a little higher. Up, 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 up. Release down, a little bigger stretch. Up a little higher. Woo! Off goes my weight. I don't need weight. Just gotta use my body weight. You got it. Good, 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 good. 5 seconds. Come on, 4. Yes, you can. Yes or yes. Hey, Judy. And excellent. Great job, guys. All right. Going into that posterior delt. So grab that dumbbell. 1 minute. A minute to win it. It's in my right hand. Left hand is on the quadricep. Elbow 45. Twist around that corner. Let's go. Recognize that your hips are not moving. You're squeezing your butt. You're driving your hips down towards the floor. And then you just rotate from that floating rib up to your shoulder. Palm is facing your body. Up. Rotate. There you go. John, try to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. 45-degree. Rotate. Woo! Why did I grab this 20? There you go, guys. Keep that belly tight. Oh, yes. Woo! We're almost there. Switch that really quick. Up. Rotate. One more. Excellent. Great job. All right. Opposite side. Are we good? You guys are good. You're gorgeous. Get your beautiful self back down there for the opposite side. 3, 2, let's go. So a little bit of the posterior delt, a little bit of rhomboids. Yes, a little bit of traps. Inhale, exhale. Feel free to keep your gaze down at the floor or take your gaze back to the direction of the elbow. Hips are not moving. Feet are anchored into the floor. Split stance. Woo! I like to anchor that dumbbell to protect. Before I do that external rotation, I just place it on my shoulder. So that way I know it's not going to move as I reach that elbow farther behind me. Yeah, very nice. 15 seconds. Woo! Yes. Last one. Up and reverse. Excellent. All right, so we have time for one more. And I'm going to leave it up to you to do the curtsy with the hammer curls, and we'll just do the tricep curl. Deal? I know John's happy about that. John, that means I'm going to watch you after class to continue to do curtsies on both sides with the bicep hammer curl. All right, so you got kneeling. It's a little easier. Elbows high to the ceiling. So remember, if your elbow's down here, what's happening there? I'm not, especially if I have light weights, I'm actually not getting as much emphasis on that tricep as I can if I bring it higher to the ceiling, because then I have to really work that long head of that tricep. But if you don't like kneeling, Lene, I would suggest putting one leg forward if you feel like it's too much on your back. Okay, here we go. Hip hinge, push your hips back, drop the chest, elbows high to the ceiling. Let's go. Kickbacks, extend and lock. Be cautious. Feel your shoulders Start to creep up and press them back down. To press them back down takes thinking about it. You want to keep them from elevating up next to your ears. They want to meet your ears all the time. Darn it, you have to stop them. So I'll go into the regression. My elbows are still high. Gaze is still down to the floor or here. Woo! 15 seconds, guys. You are done. Oh, wait. You still have to do those curtsies on your own, though. Yes, you can. I'm going to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Put your weights away. So nice. Clear your equipment away. Don't you? Grab your tennis balls, your foam roller, whatever you have. Oh, all right. That towel, the water. We are good. Let me put on some cool down. Nice work today, guys. I love it. Don't you? All right. Full view. There we go. On a little flute. Didn't know I played the flute, huh, Carolyn? All right, so we're going to start off with the calf. So what I want you to do is I like to take the tennis ball underneath the calf, okay? I don't have my yoga block, so I'm going to sit on the floor. I'll take my shoes off so I can get a little more flexion and extension. Right where you start to see that calf protrude, okay, that's where you're going to place the tennis ball. Now, as you're doing that, you can take the opposite leg and place it on top. You just want to relax your toe, and you just go a little forward and back, and then a little side to side. And then flex the foot, and plantar flexion is the toe forward, dorsal flexion is the toe coming back, and you repeat that 3 or 4 times, and then you repeat it again. Now, if you feel like that's not a problem right there, you can move it up a little bit. You just don't want it on the bone. It's right in that little area. Oh, there it is. And then side to side, a cross striation. Ooh. Calves are a funny thing. You never realize until you start doing this, and you're like, ah! And then forward and back. The toe is relaxed right now. Nice, cat. And then plantar flexion, dorsal flexion, 3 or 4 times. And you're just repeating that. 3 or 4 of each. You could go a little bigger range of motion. You could do tiny. Now that opposite leg is putting a little bit of weight into that. You got those calves good today. And then side to side. Plantar flexion, dorsal flexion. Do you guys feel good? Give me your thumbs up if you feel good. Yeah. So happy you joined me today. Just remember, keep telling yourself, I'm so glad I get to work out. It makes a difference. It starts that mapping. It starts that, what my dad used to say, PMA, positive mental attitude. It's all about that, right? Whatever you focus on is truly what you will become. With that said, I haven't had ice cream in a while. And then let's switch it to the opposite leg. If you feel like you want to stay on that leg a little bit longer, guys, please do that. I'm going to switch it to my opposite calf. And I am going to place that foot on there, and same thing, forward and back, and side to side, and then dorsal flexion and plantar flexion. And repeat that again. Forward and back, side to side. When you're moving it side to side or forward and back, try to relax the toe and then do the dorsal and plantar flexion. If you're doing this on the foam roller, you could do it with the foam roller. It just doesn't get in there as deep. Foam roller is, it's not as dense, and also it just is covering a more surface area where the tennis ball gets in there like somebody's thumb. Side to side. Try to relax the shoulders away from the ears. And you can also turn it sideways. There's not any really right or wrong. Different angles. Oh, I think I just hit a new one. Good. All right, we're going to take that tennis ball right up behind one hamstring, right underneath that butt cheek and where the hamstring meet. That's what I call the glam area. And you're just going to go side to side and then forward and back. If you have two, you definitely can do two. And try to sit up tall. You're taking your sit bones away from your body. So if my thumbs are your butt cheeks, those are your sit bones, I want you, instead of tucking them under, I want you to think of lifting them up and pushing them behind you. And then that helps you sit up tall. If it's too tight, you're still sitting up tall, or you still have a long spine, but you just lean back a little bit. Try to avoid slumping and doing this just because you want to reach farther than your neighbor. Side to side. And you can do this all the way down that calf, but this area right here is really where we hit and kind of focused on. Oh, yeah. Should feel good, not like make you want to throw up or break out into a sweat. Good. Let's switch it to the opposite side. If you want to stay on that side, feel free to. Forward and back. Now, honestly, I know some of you guys do this on your own, but show me your hands if you don't. If I wasn't doing this, you wouldn't take the time to do this. That's what I thought. So I'm glad you're doing it with me. I get that. It's like, oh, I do that with working out on my own. That's why I'm glad you guys are here with me. I go, oh, I need to work out, and it's in my head, and sometimes I get down here and then I see Bobo and start playing with him, or, I easily could become distracted. Whereas while you're watching me, I'm watching you, right? We need each other. I need you just like you need me. Whew. Oh. Side to side, forward and back. Good. Now, you can go into the butt cheek if you want, but usually that's exactly where we hit when we did those things. So you guys know that. You just roll it on through the whole butt. Otherwise, I'm just going to go right into your shoulders. Okay, I'm going to take that ball and go up and down and just push on it. Forward and back, side to side. You control the pressure. If you want to use the foam roller, okay, you can either take your hand behind your back and push the shoulder into the foam roller and go up and down, or you can lengthen the arm and go this way, which pushes a little more pressure on it. It's up to you. So make sure you get to the back of that as well. We hit that posterior delt. Oh, that feels good. I have a little fascia blaster. Well, I have a lot of fascia blasters. I have a little one that's a mini, and it's for your face, but I use it on my body as well. And then I have a larger one. But I do this on my legs, my arms. That's why sometimes you see bruising, because I get in there a little too much. But and that definitely helps me feel so much better and never really get injured. All your fascia is connected, so it's very important. This is part of your recovery. You do that. Let's go to the bicep. The muscle is relaxed whether you rub it, cross striation. Good, and right into that tricep. Now for tricep, I always like to just relax it, but I like to take it up like this. For some reason, this way I never get in there deep enough. So I don't flex it, you know, the muscle. I actually just let it relax and then go up and down. Good. Let's go to the opposite side. Through that shoulder, through the back, through the front. Everything you worked. Oh yeah. Get into the back part of that. Hello. It's a beautiful day outside. There's no May gray. Can you believe it? Shh. I don't want it to come back. Good. And right into the bicep. You have to remember when you're doing this too, you're also bringing blood flow to the area. And what does blood flow do? A lot. You need that. All right, into the tricep. Good. All right, guys, come on up. Set that ball down. I'm going to do a light stretch for your shoulders. So what I want you to do is clasp your hands behind your back, okay? Now, when you clasp them, you did it in the direction that is always comfortable for you. So I want you, whatever direction you just did, reverse it to the opposite way. It's going to feel weird. So it feels awkward. Now, take both hands over to your right hip, okay, as so. You draw your shoulder blades down. So you're over to your right hip. You're standing nice and tall. I want you to take your chin over to that right shoulder. Now drop your chin down to the collarbone and just feel that pull. Just feel the pull through the opposite side. Just relax the chin down. At the same time, you're kind of hooking it into that hip. You're drawing your belly button in through the spine. Good. Come back up and then face back forward with. Opposite side. Take it around. Whatever flexibility you can give me. If you only can take it to the mid-back, then take it to the mid-back. But bring it right here. Anchor that in there and draw the shoulders down. Take your gaze over to that left shoulder and then drop the chin down towards the collarbone. You're still pushing your chest out and drawing the belly button in. That is just opening up the shoulders a little bit more. Good. Come back up. Gaze back center. Unclasp drop it down to center. The hands are still clasped. I want you to take your gaze down to the floor. As you lift your arms, you're going to hip hinge, keeping the back nice and long, the spine long. Drop your chin and just lift the arms up to whatever feels good for you. Keeping a flat back. Tabletop position, draw the belly button in. Your toes are spread. You feel the weight into your heels. Ah, that feels good, actually. I don't know about you guys. If I get stuck in this position, just text my husband. So I want you to gently take the arms over to one side. Nothing changes. Your shoulders still face the floor. Your hips are still facing the floor. Just feel that push into the opposite side. Good. Come back to center and then opposite way. Feel the push into the opposite shoulder that you're pushing into. Good. Come back center. Release the arms. Come all the way back up. Standing tall. Give me a big inhale. Reach the arms up. Bring the hands down to heart center. Excellent work today, guys. Thank you so much. Have a